The South Korean government says the malicious code that paralyzed computer networks at broadcasters and banks came from an internet protocol address in China. The simultaneous glitches occurred on Wednesday afternoon at 3 key TV stations and some major banks.
When TV news becomes its own top story. This is South Korea's YTN, where a cyber attack brought down its computer servers. Some people suspect that North Korea, which has targeted its neighbour with hacks in the past, may be behind it. The army's raised its alert level. 2 other television channels, MBC and KBS, were affected as well. Networks were also paralysed at Shinhang and Nonghyuk banks. Like the broadcasters, they say their computer systems inexplicably came to a halt around lunchtime on Wednesday. The banks have managed to get their systems up and running again after customers spent the afternoon facing error messages and idle cash machines.
Computer systems crashed and some were down for more than 7 hours. Some still haven't even come back up. It's not clear who is responsible, but the discovery has strengthened speculation that North Korea was behind the attack.
There can be many inferences based on the fact that the IP address is based in China, but we've left open all possibilities as of now and are trying to identify the hackers.
The South Korean intelligence agencies that have been set up to look into this say that they've identified a Chinese IP address as the source of the attacks. It doesn't mean that China was involved necessarily. In fact, it's strengthening the speculation that North Korea may have been involved, although no one officially is sort of pinning the blame yet on North Korea. But in the past, Pyongyang has used Chinese IP addresses, Chinese servers, from which to carry out cyber attacks similar to this one against South Korea. We've learned also that 32,000 computers in South Korea were disabled by this attack. Some of them are still disabled, although some of the institutions affected, most of all the banks in particular, managed to get their systems operational again after just a few hours. The television broadcasters, though, the national networks, some of them still without the majority of their computers online. So a very significant attack, particularly for a country which is so connected to the internet as South Korea is.